7:38, time to focus on business. Our business editor Mike Eppel joining us now. Mike, record profits from tech giant Apple.
Yeah, amazing numbers in, Ted, from the world's most valuable company, and getting even more so far this morning as Apple shares have opened higher by 7.5%, puts the stock close to its all-time record high. Apple, in months, made a profit of $18 billion. That's something like $84 million a minute, or some ridiculously huge figure. 74 million iPhones sold. Mac computer sales rose. They saw more sales in China. That actually accelerated quite a bit, and everything was pretty much above their forecast. And Apple has in the bank, distributed in various centers around the world, $178 billion. So with that money, it could buy all but 19 of the S&P 500 companies. Amazing numbers. What do they do for an encore? Well, the Apple Watch is said to be coming out in April, and they've got Apple Pay, which is seeing a pretty successful take-up rate. So it's all based on that iPhone ecosystem, which has just been a tremendous seller for the company over several years. But again, every time they exceed forecasts, it just raises the bar that much higher. So it's going to be interesting to see if, in fact, they can keep up this momentum. It's helping the mood on Wall Street today, which yesterday was depressed because of the Microsoft and Caterpillar earnings today. Dow Jones bouncing back, the TSX trying to extend its winning streak to a 6th day in a row. It's been a little bit of a stealth rally here. For the second time in 2 months, Cenovus is cutting back its capital spending plans because the price for oil remains below $50 a barrel. They're talking about potential job cuts as well. CN Rail had numbers in after the close of trade yesterday which were really quite strong, and they're actually raising their forecast even with the lower price for oil. They figure that, and some of the economic concerns here in Canada, but their north-south routes and such are really helping the bottom line. Raising their dividend 25% is CN Rail. And you mentioned the big banks moving on mortgage rates. Finally, they took their sweet time, so to speak, after the Bank of Canada's move. But they're protecting their profitability, let's face it, but still giving a break on mortgages, and expect it to fall that much further because we'll get into the springtime housing market, and specifically some centers actually could see a little bit of an increase in sales activity because of a lower mortgage rate environment. Once again, it's going to be an interesting spring for real estate, that's for sure. Ted, back to you.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Mike. That's our business editor, Mike Eppel, reporting this morning. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour.